Good morning, it's Brian at Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. I want to show you this 2014 Hyundai iX35, and this one's kind of rare because it's what's called a premium model. Premiums are quite scarce in these cars. This car was almost 36,000 euros brand new, and we actually put some nice extras on it as well. Just in case you're wondering who we are, it is Fitzpatrick's Garage, Kildare town. So the garage is in operation for almost 70 years. It's a family run business. There is Mercedes, Hyundai and Honda here in Kildare town. There's also some Opel garages in Carlow and Naas, Hyundai and Naas, and also in Taillam as well. So you can be sure if you come to a garage like this, if you're spending a lot of money with us, you are going to get a second to none after sales service. In terms of who I am, Brian's my name. If you come to the garage here, just ask for Brian. If you come to look at the car, I'll be in sales here. And in terms of information in the meantime, 086 843 1945. The garage is located in Kildare town, as we were saying, just off junction 12 and 13, right between junctions 12 and 13 on the M7 motorway. But if you're looking for directions, 086 843 1945. And when you come to the garage, just ask for Brian. If you're wondering about trade-in values and also finance, be sure, give me a shout on the phone, no problem, I'll be able to go through that with you. So anyway, let's go back and have a look at the car. So as we were saying, this is a particularly nice car. It is a cool red colour, which is very popular on the iX35s at the time. It looks really, really well because the red complements the black kind of skirts along black wheels, and then along the top we've got a black roof, which actually is a panoramic roof. This car was part of our fleet. There's a nice traceable story to this car overall in particular. The car was part of our fleet back in 2014, and the second part of 2014, 142 as you can see. We also at the time then registered the car. We put some nice skid plates front and rear, so along here there's a nice Hyundai side step even, all the way down the side of the car, which looks really nice. And then on the rear there's also a complementary skid plate. So the skid plates and side steps and the same at the front all complement each other really, really nicely. In terms of the car itself, any of the higher spec iX35s in 2014 had a nice LED style tail lamp. So when you look at the tail lamp, unlike some of the half red, half white ones, this one has an LED which goes all the way around, so it looks really super smart at night time. On most of the iX35s at the time, you had parking sensors across the back, so they make noise obviously when you're reversing. The higher specification iX35s, including Executive and Premium, had tinted rear glass. They also had a larger 17-inch alloy wheel, which had a a shadow grey paint on it. And then in terms of down the side of the car, the side repeaters became LED fitted in here on the higher specs. We also added wind deflectors for the front of the car at the time. And then coming around to the front, all the iX35s of that year had a nice daytime running light with a big long parking light that comes down here. Dipped headlights, full headlights in through here, and then front fog lights with a chrome surround all the way through. That engine in there is a 1.7 diesel, 280 euros a year for road tax, normal fuel efficiency in the region of 6 to 6.5 litres per 100 kilometres. Really, really robust unit. We were selling these cars since 2010, and to be fair, they've been extremely reliable. It's a good unit. Engines, gearboxes, turbos. Well, actually, things that were traditionally problems on some diesel cars, engines, turbos, intercoolers, injectors, all that kind of stuff, not a problem on these cars. They've been really, really good. And the good thing anyway, there is a long warranty on them. A car like this has a warranty until 2019, so that's summer of 2019 for warranty and AA cover as well. So in terms of road tax for the year, as we said, 280 euros, and fuel efficiency running in the region of 6.5 litres, which is going to be, I suppose, 45 to 50 miles per gallon or so. Condition of the car is really, really excellent. This car has covered about 30,000 kilometres. So in terms of actually the history of the car, there is a full service history with our garage. As we were saying, the car came on our fleet for the first 3 months. The next owner then bought it, and it was eventually passed down to a daughter-in-law. So it's the same family and ourselves that have always had the car, so the history is completely traceable. In terms of condition, all the way down the passenger side of the car, all nice and original. Panels, wheels. So the wheels, wing, door, rear quarter panel, all in very nice condition. Rear wheel in nice condition too. Bumper corners around to the boot lid and the bumper here, all very, very nice condition. And then all the way up the side of the car, quarter, 2 doors, rear wheel down here, all in very nice condition. Guys, look, I assure you, if this is a car that is of interest, condition is not going to be a problem if you come to look at the car. The cars only travelled just under 30,000 kilometres, 29,700 kilometres. So for, I suppose, a car that is 3 years old, that's covered 10,000 kilometres a year, you'd expect it to be almost perfect. One cool thing about these premiums is that they had a glass roof and also full leather. So let's just have a look inside in a sec. Starting off with a boot. Apologies about the shaky camera. So, previous owner actually specified a boot mat, and he actually bought complimentary mats. So there's original floor mats that came with the car. They're here. Under here, there's a full-size spare wheel, which is actually really, really unusual. Most cars don't have that. And it's actually the same wheel that's on the outside of the car, so that's pretty cool. So it means you can continue your journey if you need to at the same speed you started it at. So as you were saying then, the mats are underneath there. This is a handy boot liner which has kept the boot in really good condition. Plastics all the way around the boot in good nick, and then this folds back like so, and up here then that folds, sorry, that's where you put your hand if you want to drop it down. In terms of the inside, they are handy. You can stand on them, so you know, okay, I'm not heavy, I'm about 13 stone, but I can stand on that and it is not flexing at all. Anyway, these are the mats that complemented. So he took out the original ones and put in these harder wearing ones, which are really useful with kids or wet or muddy conditions on the outside. Electric rear window, heated rear seat on the rear right hand side. Child locks up through there. Door card is absolutely perfect. One woman had a quick look this morning. She said it looks like no one's ever been in the back of the car. Even though they have. 3-point safety belts, 3 head restraints up here, armrest in the centre, and the nice thing, because the premium, it's full leather. Seat is heated on the other side. We've got a nice glass roof over our head, and just like the other side, whoops, I dropped the glasses now. Like the other side, we have heated rear seat and rear electric, and that door card is absolutely perfect as well, as are the back of the seats, back of the armrest. One thing of interest actually, we haven't actually cleaned this car yet. This is how the car came in. The car came in last night. I just had to get it up on the web real quick because it's actually ready to be advertised. I gave it the world's worst and quickest wash and hoover just to have it presentable for the video, and it took me, like, I suppose cumulatively 10 minutes, and this is the condition that the car is in, so it's been really well maintained. So back to the inside, driver's door card absolutely perfect, front and rear electrics down through here, centre locking, child locks through the rear windows. We can fold in our wing mirrors from here, and electrics for mirrors. Same sort of durable mats up the front. Driver's one's a little bit dirty for me getting in and out. Leather seat, which is absolutely perfect. And again, if you want, depending on your height, you can stand on that, but it's actually kind of awkward. You're better off not doing it. So, in terms of the inside, 29,000, sorry I told you a big lie, 29,828. It'll probably roll over to 30,000 kilometres because I might just drive this car home tonight because it's in really nice condition, and just to see what it's like. Gear knob, leather, steering wheel, oops, leather all the way around in unmarked condition. Radio is touch screen, sorry, actually I don't need to do that, I can just close that over. So anyway, that is touchscreen radio in through here, and then also when I go for reverse, it's also my reverse camera, and I know then I have the reversing beepers which make noise as well as I go backwards. I've got heated seats on the front with 2 stages. I've got USB down through here, 12 volt outlets on 2 sides over here as well. That's just auto storing various channels. After that then Bluetooth, which is down through here, and voice operated.
Please say a command.
FM 104.
FM 104.
So you can use the radio or you can use Bluetooth functions from that there, so pretty cool. Heated, air conditioning, which is independent on either side, so I can have my side or I can, whoops, let's just let that down because it makes noise in the video. Dual, which means we've got independent temperatures on each side, so really, really handy because let's face it, most males and females are different that way. I'm just going to pull this back so you can cover over this roof, by the way, if you want as well, or you can open it up and let the light in, and then button along here closes over the roof overall. If you want to have the light in but not have obviously cold air coming in if the weather's not so nice, and the roof is tinted as well, so even when it's open it's still not fully, I suppose it's not letting in light where it may be too bright for younger kids in the back and stuff. This is cruise control in through here, so quite easy to use, set, resume, speed up, slow down. Just basically means you can maintain speed without having to keep your foot on the accelerator. Safety. You will have, oh sorry, before I say that actually, that seat is adjustable obviously height-wise, back part, steering wheel is rake reach, so in, out, up, down. Safety, driver, passenger, airbags, side of this seat here, side of the passenger seat, and then curtain all the way down the side as well. And the car will have steel bars for side impact protection on both sides, so all the way down the side impact protection bars which protect you from side impacts. Behind the wheels you'll have anti-lock brakes, which means you can hit the brakes and maintain full steering control under full braking. Emergency brake assist, which gives you full braking pressure till your foot completely comes off the pedal if you're in an emergency situation. And emergency brakes distribution, which basically means if you go maybe out to a grass verge, transfers around braking pressure to the wheels that have the most amount of grip. Anyway, that car, as we were saying, is to summarise, that car has 29, call it 30,000 kilometres, which is about 10,000 kilometres a year, so that's it's got to be one of the best ones around for mileage in a 142. The car is literally just stroked over to 3 years old right now. It's got some nice extras, which are the likes of the side steps, the front and rear skid plates, and it's a premium, so it gets full leather and the glass roof as well. This car, as we were saying to you, was €36,000 brand new. It's now for sale at a significantly lower price. It's still got a warranty until summer of 2019, so you got 2 years of warranty, 2 years of AA cover. Servicing is every 2 years at €280 a year, which on average is about 140 quid a year, so that's really frugal motoring. Road tax is €280 for a year. We can offer you trade-ins, we can offer you part exchange values. We deal with all the financial institutions in the country, so our rates of finance are competitive, and we always have a big appetite for second-hand cars, so we can always offer you large trade-in values. The garage, as we're saying, is a family-run business, so the customer service level will be quite high. If you come to the garage, please do ask for Brian, or if you want information in the short term, 086 843 1945. Hopefully this car is of interest. If you managed to watch the full video, appreciate it. And if the car is of interest, I actually look forward to talking to you quite a lot. Thank you.